You asked for this hearing. You demanded by what right we had you arrested. We're here to tell you and to accuse you of conspiring against men who honestly oppose you, of inciting a riot with reckless disregard for human safety, of abusing the office to which you have been elected by the people of this town. And these accusations we are prepared to prove.
I hate to see the old boy get himself involved like this.
Don't worry about the old boy now, darling.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Grant has obtained confessions from these men. They have told Mr. Grant that acting on your orders, they started the riot this morning in order to make possible Mr. Adams' arrest. They have sworn to these facts. Because of this, Mr. Grant was able to demand a warrant for your arrest.
Mr. Grant swore out a warrant from my arrest. A man who doesn't even live in our town. A meddling old fool who does nothing but shoot ducks and start trouble.
Jim, don't say that.
I'll say anything I please. I demand to know who this man is. Who is this Joe Grant?
Jim, do yourself a favor. Don't ask.
That's all right, Judge Hockley. Mr. Connaughton, it's not Joe Grant. It's John Josephus Grant.
Where you from, Grant?
Washington, D.C.
Jim, please, no more questions. Mr. Grant.
Shut up. I'll ask all the questions I please. By what right? And what do you do, Mr. Grant?
Mr. Connaughton, I am a judge, an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. Mr. Connaughton, you have asked by what right I've interfered in this situation. Do you still want an answer?
Justice Grant, would you care to?
No, thank you.
Bill!
Oh, just throw some water on him, Lucy. He'll be all right. Your Honor, Mayor Connaughton, it's only right that you should know why I, a stranger, have become involved in your affairs. Believe me, it's not because I am a justice of the Supreme Court. It's because, like all of you here, I am a citizen of this country. That is no little honor. Men have fought revolutions, have died to be called citizen. And as citizens, we carry a burning responsibility. It means that when we elect men to public office, we cannot do it as lightly as we flip a coin. It means that after we've elected them, we can't sit back and say, our job is done. What they do now doesn't concern us. That philosophy of indifference is what the enemies of decent government want. If we allow them to have their way to grow strong and vicious, then the heroic struggle which welded thousands of lovely towns like this into a great nation means nothing. Then we're not citizens, we're traitors. The great liberties by which we live have been bought with blood. The kind of government we get is the kind of government we want. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people can mean any kind of government. It's our duty to make it mean only one kind, uncorrupted, free, united. I believe, Mayor Connaughton, that I've answered your question.